And that brings me up to, you know what, still, yeah. He had a great interview the other day, still, yeah. He was on Breakfast Club, and I wanted to shout out to Dee-1, you know what I'm saying? And we just make sure I get this right, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always be real, be righteous, be relevant. And it's something where I must admit, you know, I heard him do a banger back in the day with a secular artist, man. I can't remember his name now. But I don't know really know secular artists that well in terms of names and so on, apart from the big commercial ones. And I remember he did the track, and it's my early days of Live Show, and I'll play that track, and this guy's on it. But you know what it is as well? What I like about this boy, still, yeah. It's like when he was going through the conversation, yeah, on the Breakfast Club, it's like clear that he sits and sits around the secular environment. As much as he says that being righteous, what I love about he's looking to be an example for his community. He's been through situations where he could have died. He's been in a situation where he could have died. He's seen his friends die. You know what I'm saying? And he's fully against, and he's not supporting. Even though he'll sit down with the guys, he's fully not supporting rap when it pertains to things which is negative to our belief system. You know what I mean? The things that are celebrating gang warfare, celebrating drugs, celebrating the brutalization and looking down on women, and you know what I mean, and other men maybe. And I feel that I think that's something which I have to salute him on. He says he kind of says a few things concerning, you know, it really sits with me in terms of where are our artists, especially for me in the UK. I think it's a great example for the UK. I know we got a couple of guys coming through. I believe Still Shady's in a strong social space. But what I want to see is, let's not be cute about our lyricism. You know, I don't see Still Shady do collaborations like this, but how would I advise young artists coming through? I would say be real, be righteous, be relevant. You gotta be righteous, you know, and being righteous means living the right way, guys. You know, some it's nothing new under the sun. Some of us rap a game and don't live the game, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a case of, you know, be real. You know, too often, you know, about people complaining in the world, says, you know what, still, yeah, you guys are not real, you're not realistic, you know what I'm saying? You just pie in the sky, brothers. I think sometimes the story of the gospel is pie in the sky. I think it's very emotive, you know what I'm saying? Very, do you feel what I feel? You know what I'm saying? You know, and you don't have a realness about people's situations and where they're living at. You know, we're quick to say, oh, you know, a certain set of people to be a certain way, but we're not recognizing what they're going through. You know what I mean? So, you know, being real is being understanding for me, and being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are just unrealistic in terms of expectations, in terms of what they're calling bands to do, so they're being really awkward. But you know what, still as well, you know, be relevant. And I think and that's when the church is and young men for me in the Christendom are just not being relevant. You know what I'm saying? Does relevant mean you have to rap? No, it doesn't. Does relevant mean you're being at a place like this at the age of 47 playing really cool tunes in the background like Roger? No, it's not always like that, man. But it's part of that. You know, we relate to people through different ways, but we want to be really relevant for the next generation, not to fall short. And I really appreciate the fact that this guy is in Harvard. He's making investments at Harvard physically, and he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's standing up for Christ and saying, yo. And the way he came across in that interview, I salute you, D. You know what I'm saying? You know, because he's coming through hard. And you know what? He's got a track lukewarm. He don't mess about, but he will work with secular artists. He will sit down, chill, and talk from what he's saying. He talks to what the majority of them. Obviously, he's had a clash with Rick Ross, I believe, the other day, where he called out his gangster rap. But in the day, so these guys are saying, do this, do that, do this, do this, while they're just living another lifestyle. You know, and I love the way he kind of delivered about, you know, okay, there's a big difference between a movie that's about crime and a music about crime. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I love the way he illustrated that. So, you know, guys, I was really salute to Dee-1. Do check out his 11th album. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's 11th album. It's called From the Hood to Harvard, and it just shows a pathway, it's a positivity, it's a vibe. So listen, yo guys, let's support this geezer, man, because this guy is going in 100%, man. He's on it, man. He's on it. So I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. But listen, this is Roger and Faith Extra, celebrating gospel music of Black origin. This is how we do it. Big up to Dee-1. Yo, guys, we want to progress. We want to support great artists doing their things. You know, maybe we get an interview on it with Dee-1, man. I would love to, man. But listen, nothing but love, dudes.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy.